So you're saying only one module I'll keep as a.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, because just one day left and
I'll give you
let's
time
keep
tomorrow
it.
also, no, for preparation. How much questions I can ask from promotional? Uh, then you have to read whole slides, okay? Don't what to say? Don't leave any of the part. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So module three will be your uh, target area. Okay. So read that slide completely. You have that slides, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So all right. So only module three is going to come, and that is promotional mix in healthcare marketing. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll be seeing PR today. Okay. Not much is there. Only some of the factors which are very much important. I'm gonna highlight. So before I come start this, tell me one thing. What is PR, and why do we do publicity for any product?
And for brand image,
And what
thing,
else? What is public relation actually? Any definition from your end? Do you people know what is actually PR? So for according to me, a PR is a kind of program which is designed to promote and protect company's image or its individual product, which you said brand image, right?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, what do you think? PR is actually sponsored or it is unpaid? I mean, like it has to be sponsored one or it should be unsponsored. What is your opinion? That is a question. I mean, like that is applied question. Right or wrong नहीं है इसमें. तुम्हारे 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 जो ओपिनियन होगा वो एक्सेप्ट किया जाएगा. बताओ. पीआर स्पॉन्सर्ड होना चाहिए या अनस्पॉन्सर्ड होना चाहिए?
I think it should be sponsored, I think.
It should be sponsored. Okay. So practically अभी जो situation है, most of the private company used to keep it as sponsored one. But I mean, like for some of the government products or some of the government things which we have in the market, for that we don't really do any kind of what is that sponsoring. Okay, that is always an unsponsored one, and that that has to be in the like PR always should be unsponsored. Okay, but it is not happening nowadays. Just I wanted to know your opinion how what it has to be. You people are also thinking like a corporate person, so it's okay. So publicity concern presence in the media. So this is what is publicity. It creates public awareness for a brand. It is promotion. It is promotion used to attract attention. Okay, and public relation involves the strategies to accomplish an organization's goal by sending messages to your appropriate audiences. So now, how do you actually find out your audiences? ऐसे थोड़े जाके बोल दोगे लोगों से कि ओके जो ये मेरा प्रोडक्ट है आप ले लो. अब कोई क्या बोलते हैं सैनिटरी पैड्स जाके लड़कों को थोड़े बेचेगा नहीं ना. You have to know your target audience before doing any publicity or PR strategy um, for your particular products. Okay, so how do you actually know your target population? What is the way of knowing your target population? Is there any way how we have to actually identify our target audience in digital way? Not मैं personal बातें मतलब क्या बोलते हैं in physical way में नहीं बोल रही हूँ. In digital way, how do you identify who is our target audience?
Ma'am, for which group the product is prepared?
Yeah.
Age group means.
Yeah, age group and all. So how for example, you have prepared a product. Now if you have to find your target audience, you would in COVID-19 situation, okay, you would not be going to the market to see like to sell your product, okay, by through your website you have to do everything. So in that case, what you're gonna do? You'll be taking surveys, right? The small thing which pops up in your website, whenever you go to some in website, there used to be one survey, right, saying that okay, this particular product is nice. Even in the email it comes nowadays, right? They when sometimes it is that you don't really feel to answer those questions, but there are people who actually answers these questions, right? So you can do in that way, or otherwise the pull which is coming to your website, you'll be seeing this that these many people have actually visited your website. By seeing that also you can identify your target audiences. Okay, so in digital way you have to do it that way. Now, there are five key elements to do effective PR plan. So, first is research, core objective, finding out the core objective and implementation and evaluation, and last is investment. In research, basically, what we basically find out the target audience, survey about them, and know about them what are their needs and how we are going to tackle their needs. Okay, in core objective we find out the tangible objective which we have to achieve. Okay, for example, what is that you want to achieve and how will you measure the success? Okay, so this kind of core objective you have to form once when you want to do PR. Next is there is a easy way which it is known as SMART. It is a common way of what is that? In an easy way to know if you are on the right track in choosing the right goals and objective for your organization. So to choose your objectives and to choose your right goals, you have to follow one particular step that is called SMART. SMART is specific, measurable for measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Now, what is specific? Specific means, is it clearly defined? Is it clearly defined? Is it your that is it that your target audience is clearly defined? Measurable. How will you gauge performance? How we are going to measure your performance? And attainable, is it a reasonable goal? For example, you have given a target to your particular sales team, whether we will find out whether this particular target is achievable or not. Okay, and relevant, how realistic is it? How realistic you is it? You have to find out and then do PR. And timely, are there clear deadlines for the results? Yeah, finding out the deadlines for particular things is also important. Before deadline we always have to work, and before deadline we have to finish. Okay, be sure to ask yourself if each of the objective in your PR plan met the SMART criteria for a winning strategy. Yeah, this always we have to ensure that SMART is followed whenever we are making any PR plan. So in implementation, So in implementation, how you have done your research, you have done your survey, now you know your target audience. Okay, you also have a plan in your hand that how you are going to do your PR, but how you are going to implement that also has to be there in your mind. Okay, so for that, first, what you have to do is first, what steps do you need to take first? That you have to identify. So you'll make a process. Whatever the first step is, accordingly you're going to go forward, and uh, and you'll be going up to the outcome. How will you best reach and engage your audience? So that particular medium you have to find out. What is the best medium to reach your target audience? If your audience is middle class people, middle aged people, those people cannot be reached through digital marketing, because yes, it is still there that there are people who are around 45 or 50 to 60 years. Those no the older people you cannot get them through digital way. You have to go and do personal selling only. And if the product is for young age, those who are always in the phone, for them it is easier to reach the target audiences through digital way. Okay, what is your overall strategy for success? You also have to make a strategy, make deadlines, and work accordingly how the strategy is being planned. So write down some of the components how we have to actually plan the PR. Okay, just write it down. Take a pen and paper. You have taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So first step is to lay out your brand positioning goals. Okay. First you're going to take out. First you have to write down your brand positioning. You will have to, you know how to position yourself, right? That has been taught to you how you have to position yourself. There is to be X and Y. This one axis, and we have to position ourselves into that X and Y axis. Do you know about it?
No,
No, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, so positioning has not been taught for you.
No, ma'am. Not yet.
Okay. Okay, all right. So you have to, that there is a procedure, okay, that how you have to actually position yourself by seeing the competitive market, and you have to see your opponents as well, and keep yourself in a particular stage. That the process I will show you, because you will not know what I am saying if I am explaining you now. Okay, so there is a particular procedure for that. You will position yourself first and identify what is lacking in your particular position and where the other people are. Okay, so that you have to find out. Next is that identify the outlets that reach your audience. Identify the outlets, the medium. Identify the medium that leads to your target audience. And next, third is create a strategic and high quality content. Okay, content is very much important, as you all know. We are most of the time we go for but we just see the content and we fall in love with it, right? Our new generation is like that. We very much love someone's content, right? So we have to make a high quality content. Next is carefully plan your pitches, how you are going to pitch it to your or target audience. Carefully plan your pitching, write that. And next is distribution plan. Next is distribution plan, how you are going to distribute it. And next one is keep your network organized. Keep always keep your network organized. And last one is don't neglect to your content marketing. As I said, the content creation is the best part nowadays in marketing. So never ever neglect your target, what is that, content marketing. So that has to be there. So there are 7 steps, okay, so that you have to always remember while implementing any kind of PR strategy. Okay, got it? All of you have written it?
Ma'am, what was the
Hello?
last one?
What was the last one? Yeah, don't neglect your content marketing. Means don't write any low quality content. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that is what, these are the 7 steps. Always, whenever, this is not for only this particular session. Whenever, for example, you are in the marketing department of particular hospital, remember these 7 steps. When because we also have done this. We also have done this whenever we want to, like for example, I have created medical contents, okay, for that particular that healthcare product. So for that, we always followed these 7 steps. Whenever you go to any kind of organization, always remember these 7 steps. Whenever this the company asks you to prepare any kind of implementation strategy for your for your tangible product, which is going to go in the market. Okay, so remember these 7 steps. I think the meeting, the class time is going to get over. You can just I mean, like, I'll leave the class now. Okay, so up to this I have finished. In the next class we will be talking about the evaluation, and in exam you only concentrate in promotional mix of marketing. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, also next class is also mine, right? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you have to come after 20 minutes. Okay, after 20 minutes, you come back. Okay?
And we can
Okay, ma'am.
study.
Huh? We can what?